love my first love language. My love language to do for me, like my partner to
Do
do
you
for
know your
me.
love language? In fact, do you know that there are actually 5 love languages? Love languages are actually the way you want love to be communicated to you. So, do you know your love language? All right, so Soso was live on TikTok yesterday. And the Soso I mean is the award AMVC winner for content creation 2026. Sophia Chisom, we all know her, right? She is one of my fave. Yeah, so she was live yesterday on TikTok and somehow she got talking about 5 love languages and she said her major love language is physical touch. And then some people came in the comments and were dropping some very funny comments, and then she was like, you people are spoiled too. She was like trying to give clarity. No, that's not what I mean. No, this is what I mean, and all that. So this is what this video is about. I am going to be giving clarity about the love language physical touch. So before that, let's listen to what she said on yesterday's live. All right.
I love my first love language. My love language to do for me, like my partner doing for me, is physical touch. Right? There are 5 of it, right? Someone please mention that to me. There's physical touch, there's acts of service, there's giving gifts. What again? Many two. Words of affirmation. What's the last one? Quality time. My first one is physical touch. My second one is quality time. Right? It's funny how my love language is physical touch. For someone that hates people touching her, but I only like my partner touching me. Emphasis on physical touch. Titi Yab's boy. Yeah, a very foolish person. Yeah, a mad person. Physical touch no mean wetin you dey think o. E no mean wetin you dey think o.
So there are actually 5 love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, act of service, and physical touch. So today I'll be talking about physical touch. Usually, when we say physical touch, people think it's just about sex, wanting to touch each other till it gets to sex. But that's not what it is about. I think that's what Soso was trying to give clarity about. Okay, so having physical touch as a love language is not bad, but I'm going to advise you on what to do as a child of God that want to stay chaste before marriage. We're going to talk about that later, what and what you're supposed to do, what kind of boundaries you're supposed to set. Okay? But then we're going to be looking at physical touch as just a love language. So if your partner has physical touch as her love language, if you like, buy her or buy him heaven and earth. The person will not feel loved still. If you like, spend all the time in the world with them, they might not still, get the message you are passing to them. What they need is just those little touches. So physical touch as a love language has many dialects. Okay, it is a language, but it has many dialects. There are different dialects, and I think the major dialect we know is just sex, but I'm going to be teaching us about other dialects. Okay, so everyone wants to be touched in different ways. Okay, so don't make a mistake to think that the touch that brings pleasure to you also bring pleasure to her. Okay, it's good to understand each other, know what kind of touch your partner wants. So what are the different dialects when it comes to physical touch as a love language? Let's go. This language relies on non-verbal communication through physical contact. To them, touch is a direct line to emotional security and connection. So while for some, physical contact could mean, romance, touching them in some sensual part of their body, till it leads to sex. But my emphasis today is on some other people who just want the little touch. For example, just by holding her hands while you take a stroll means a lot. Or bending over, to kiss her forehead while you serve her coffee. Or while she's in the kitchen, you holding her waist while she's doing the dishes or cooking means a lot. Or maybe when there are people around, people come visiting and all, you holding her hands while speaking to them. It means a lot. It makes her feel like, okay, there are many people in the room, but I am seeing just you. It speaks volumes, you know. For some partners, they love massage a lot. So if it could take you to be a masseuse or a masseur, you could go all the way to learn that just to make your partner so happy. Yeah, just a simple foot massage, could go a long way to communicate love to them. What about while you're in church? Oh, yes, I do this a whole lot because my husband loves physical touch. So while you're in church and then the prayers are ongoing, you just holding your partner's hand while praying speaks volume. Like, if that's your partner's love language, right? They feel so happy and they feel secured, feel emotionally connected to you. Yeah, try it. What about that brief kiss before you leave the house? Probably in the hand, on the cheek, or on the forehead. Must not be on the lips. Yes, speaks volume. And then when they are back from work, you hugging them and telling them, oh, welcome back home. It speaks volume. What about when you are eating, like you're on the dining, you are eating dinner, and then you cross your leg over to hers, touching her or touching his leg. It speaks volume. Yeah, that's physical touch. It must not be all about sex. Some people love these little touches. It speaks volumes to them. Yeah. Even as little as just putting your hands over her shoulder while you pour a cup of coffee or you're making a cup of tea for her. It speaks volume. It speaks volume to him or her. Yeah. You see these kind of people, right, that have a love language called physical touch. When they are down, like when they are sad, just you hugging them, telling them they will be fine, speaks volume. It's far better than like trying to encourage them, telling them that everything will be fine. They will not even get the message. When they are crying, hug them and tell them it'll be fine. You see that little act you did speaks volume. Yeah, they will really feel that, oh, my partner really loves me. Yeah, your words might mean very little to them, but you see, those your touch will communicate that you really love and care for them. That's the hack. But the only thing is that when you are single, as a child of God, it becomes very difficult for you to live a pure life if you have this as your love language, because most times you might not know how to manage it and then it leads the other way. For men, they are moved by what they see, but for us, we are moved when people touch us, right? So if you're a girl that wants to really keep yourself pure, you want to stay chaste till marriage, and you have physical touch as a love language, you will really need discipline. You will really need to set boundaries. By setting boundaries is you talk to your partner, yes, this is my love language, but this is the extent I would want to go with it. Like, don't do this to me, don't do this to me, and I will always advise that you stay away from being alone in secluded places. Yeah, try to be in environments where at least there's one or two people to help you people, right? All right. Or better still, mute that love language. Yeah, I did that to mine because it was actually causing me problems. So I had to mute it till after marriage, and it really helped me. It helped I and my partner to maintain purity while we were courting, right? But in the marriage, of course, it's a very beautiful love language, right? So know the limit to how you use your love language. If your love language is physical touch, I believe with the help of the Holy Spirit, He will guide you on what to do. Or better still, like an advice, mute it. Yeah, go for act of service, go for any other love language. Like for me, my favorite love language right now is act of service. My husband knows it and he uses it against me. Yes. Language so well, and he uses it to touch my mumu button. You know, when he just does that, as in anything he wants, I just give it to him. Yeah. So that's what love language does. When you communicate love to your partner the actual way, you're actually touching their mumu button. Anything you want, they can actually give you. Yeah. So watch this part of her life yesterday. She said something striking.
The love language I like to do for people, like my partner, is giving gifts.
So she said that she loved to communicate love to her partner by giving gifts. I would like to clarify something. So it's not about how you want to communicate love to your partner. It's about how your partner wants love to be communicated to them. So it's not about you wanting to communicate love to them in a certain way. It's about you finding out or discovering how they want love to be communicated to them. So you cannot decide on your own one method to use or what love language to use for your partner. You can only discover how they want love to be communicated to them, and then use that language over and over to communicate love to them. That's the only way they are going to feel loved by. But of course, always feel free to use all the love languages with your partner, okay? It is very, very okay. But emphasis should be given to that particular love language that your partner loves the most. Okay, so hope I have been able to explain everything you were trying to explain about your love language, right? Hope I did justice to it. Alright, so I think I know a friend of yours who knows your love language so well and uses it against you at every given opportunity. If you're watching this video and you know that friend of hers, please drop his name in the comment section. Yeah, that's Soso's friend that uses physical touch against her at every given opportunity. Yeah, please drop his name in the comment section. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you've learned one or two from the video. God bless you. See ya.